At the beginning of the film, we're introduced to a man named Elliot. He works at a funeral home, preparing the deceased so they look presentable for their final goodbye. Elliot really cares about what he does. He even talks to the bodies as if they're old friends. On the other side of the story, we meet a young woman named Anna. She lives with her boyfriend, Paul. A little later, we see Anna and Paul in an intimate moment. It's clear that Paul is enjoying it, but Anna seems distant and uncomfortable. Paul asks her what's wrong, but she stays quiet and doesn't respond. Anna works as a primary school teacher. She shares a close bond with one of her students, a young boy named Jack. Jack behaves differently from the other kids and tends to keep to himself. After school one day, Anna is on her way to attend her piano teacher's funeral when she runs into Jack. She offers him a ride home, but he tells her his mom is coming to pick him up. After that, Anna stops by a pharmacy to buy some medicine. Then she heads to a salon to dye her hair red. A short while later, she arrives at her piano teacher's funeral. While she's there, she feels uneasy, almost like her teacher is still breathing. Elliot is present as well, and he notices Anna acting strangely. That evening, Paul invites Anna out to dinner. He has brought a ring with him because he plans to propose. During dinner, Paul tells Anna that he'll soon be moving to Chicago. As they continue talking, a disagreement starts. Before Paul can fully explain himself, Anna leaves the restaurant upset. Outside, it's raining heavily. While driving, Anna pulls out her phone and starts dialing a number. In the middle of that distraction, she gets into a car accident. In the next scene, we see Elliot again. He has been given a new body to prepare for a funeral, and that body is Anna's. Elliot begins cutting away her clothes with scissors. Underneath, she's wearing a beautiful red dress. There's also a deep wound on her head. Suddenly, Anna's eyes open. She quickly asks Elliot where she is. He calmly tells her that she was in a car accident 8 hours ago and that she died. Anna can't believe it, especially since she's able to talk and think clearly. To prove it, Elliot shows her the death certificate. He explains that her funeral will take place in 2 days. Until then, her soul will remain inside her body, and once she's buried, her soul will finally be free.
Elliot is able to speak so calmly with Anna because he has the ability to communicate with souls that are stuck between life and death. After some time, he steps out of the room. Anna still can't accept what he's telling her. To her, it all feels like a terrible dream she hasn't woken up from. On the other side, Paul has no idea that Anna is gone. He tries calling her, but her phone is with Elliot. When Elliot sees Paul's name on the screen, he simply declines the call. Worried, Paul goes to Anna's house. There, her mother tells him that Anna has died. Hearing this so suddenly, Paul can't believe it. He's shocked and deeply upset. At the same time, Anna's mom seems strangely calm, almost as if she isn't grieving at all. Back at the funeral home, Elliot continues preparing Anna's body. He carefully stitches the wound on her head, yet Anna feels no pain. Then he injects something into her neck to keep her muscles relaxed. Later, Anna's mother comes to see her. Before leaving, she tells Elliot to dye Anna's hair back to black, saying the red color doesn't suit her. After that, Paul arrives at the funeral home, hoping to see Anna one last time. Elliot stops him, explaining that only family members are allowed to view the body. Since Paul and Anna were not officially engaged, he isn't permitted inside. But the moment Anna hears Paul's voice, she suddenly sits up and starts calling out to him. She shouts his name again and again, yet he can't hear her at all. Once Paul leaves, Anna asks Elliot why he didn't let her speak to him. Elliot tells her that her soul will soon leave her body, and if she stays emotionally attached to the people she loves, her soul could remain trapped. Anna starts to suspect that Elliot is lying. She wonders if he has given her some kind of drug that's making her unable to feel anything. Meanwhile, Paul goes to the police station to meet a friend of his who is a police officer. He asks for permission to see Anna, but his request is denied. Back at the funeral home, Anna is left alone. She picks up a pair of scissors and slowly walks forward. That's when she notices another dead body nearby, and the sight of it frightens her.
After that, Anna waits for Elliot to come back, planning to attack him and escape. But when Elliot returns, he quickly avoids her attempt. Once again, he tries to convince her that she's dead. Anna refuses to believe him because she can still feel herself breathing. That night, while she's asleep, Anna has a dream. In it, she sees the same dead body lying beside her. But if she's truly dead, how is she able to dream? She suddenly wakes up, angry and confused, and starts throwing things around the room. The scene cuts there. In the next scene, Paul is shown waking up from a terrifying nightmare. He dreamed that Anna had pulled her own heart out of her chest. The image leaves him shaken. Meanwhile, Elliot is back with Anna. He's about to leave to put gas in his car. While he's distracted, Anna quietly slips the room key out of his pocket. She quickly makes her way into Elliot's office. From there, she calls Paul and tells him that she's still alive. But Paul thinks someone is pretending to be Anna and playing a cruel joke on him. Angry, he hangs up the phone. His reaction frustrates Anna even more. Just then, Elliot walks in. He takes Anna in front of a mirror and tells her again that she's dead and that accepting it is the best thing she can do. At that moment, Anna notices a thin layer of fog forming on the mirror from her breath. Elliot discreetly wipes it away. Outside Elliot's house, we see Jack, Anna's student, watching. He catches a glimpse of her. Slowly, Anna starts believing what Elliot has been telling her. She convinces herself that she really is dead and begins cooperating with him. Elliot then dyes her red hair back to black. Later, Anna falls asleep and dreams about meeting Paul. But when she opens her eyes, it's Elliot standing there instead. She asks him if her mother cried after her death. Elliot tells her that her mom didn't shed a single tear. Then Anna asks if Paul cried. Elliot lies again and says that Paul didn't cry either. Hearing this breaks Anna's heart. After that, Elliot gives her another injection. On the other side, Paul goes to Anna's school to collect her belongings. While he's there, he runs into Jack. Jack tells him that he saw Anna at the funeral home, wearing a red dress.
Anna was standing near the window. Paul thinks everything Jack is saying sounds ridiculous, so he scolds him for making up stories. Meanwhile, a new body arrives at the funeral home. It's the brother of a police officer, so the officer is there as well. At one point, he thinks he sees Anna's body move slightly. Startled, he checks her heartbeat, but there's nothing. He convinces himself it must have just been his imagination. Paul goes to the police, trying to get their help. He argues that Anna was declared dead only after her pulse was checked, and there are drugs that can temporarily stop a pulse. Paul's friend begins to consider that possibility. However, the same officer says he personally checked Anna's heartbeat too, and there was no sign of life. We then see Jack again. His behavior has always seemed unusual. This time, he goes to Elliot, wanting to learn about his work. Elliot tells him something that stays with him. Elliot explains that he prepares truly dead people for their funerals. But when it comes to those who are dead inside, he says there's no cure. According to him, such people live among others, spreading negativity and wasting resources meant for those who genuinely want to live. Back with Anna, she's filled with regret. She feels she never really lived her life the way she should have. She thinks that if she were alive, she would appreciate every moment. She tells Elliot she wanted a happy life too. Elliot responds that she had people who loved her, yet she was still unhappy. Then he leads her out of the room. Anna says maybe it's better that she died, since she has now accepted it. She's fully ready for her funeral. But just then, she notices her breath fogging up the mirror and realizes she's still alive. Before she can react, Elliot knocks her unconscious, and her funeral is completed. After the funeral, we see Paul again. He's completely shattered by Anna's death and refuses to accept it. Elliot tells him to move on and forget her, but Paul won't listen. Suddenly, Elliot says Anna is alive and urges Paul to go to her grave. Paul rushes to her grave and pulls her out, but everything suddenly fades to black. When he opens his eyes, he's in Elliot's basement. It was all a hallucination. Paul never reached the grave. On the way there, Elliot had caused an accident for Paul, just like he did with Anna. Elliot admits everything to him. He says he gives people who are dead inside one more chance to change. When they don't, he kills them. Now he plans to do the same to Paul. Elliot reveals how he used drugs to kill Anna and several others. After confessing it all, he begins preparing Paul's body for a funeral. Jack stands nearby, watching closely. It seems he may one day take over Elliot's work. The movie ends here. For more movie stories like this, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more. See you in the next video.